this is a live stream. This is a morning live stream before I start my real job. I've actually been in my office doing my real job since about 5 something this morning. It is 7:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I jump on live so we can talk about optimism, our hopes and dreams and goals, and try to stay in the positive mind frame, one that allows us to take actionable steps towards our goals and dreams. Now, if I'm being transparent, this is not how I'm feeling right now. And I think it's safe to say that life will test us. It will test our resilience, and it will really make us have to tap into everything we can to stay hopeful and positive. Is that SG? SG, good morning. Where are you in the world? Are you back in Miami? I would love to know. I'm so glad you're here. I can use your positive energy today. I have an interesting day ahead of me. I've been working in my office since 5 something in the morning. Hey, Lauren's here. Nice to see you. Hey, SG's in Bali. SG, I want you to meet Lauren. Lauren, meet SG. SG's an original on my channel. I've known him for a while. We've been communicating. Lauren is fairly new to the channel, and she's been great. So I know you two will connect with your wisdom. SG's in Bali. Oh, you're still there and you had to detox after your grandma's passing. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hey, look, SG says hi to Lauren. Yeah, SG, we're rooting for you. I'm so sorry about your grandma and everything that happened. Bali sounds beautiful. You're in the right place to just kind of disconnect, I think, from everything. Nick and Tommy are doing well. I'm so glad it's Friday. It's actually March break here, so Tommy's off. Nick is home today with him, and I've got a client meeting this afternoon and lots of work, and I was just sharing that my intention is to come on this live stream and, spread positivity and hope and optimism, but I'll be transparent. I wasn't really feeling it this morning. I've got a lot of matters that I have to address that have made me feel a little beat down. So I'm being tested. My resilience is being tested. SG says Tommy and Nick will have a boys' day out today. Yeah, they are, actually. They are. Tommy's grown out of so much of his clothes. My son is 14. Lauren, and he is 5'11", size 11 shoe. So he's grown out of all his summer shorts, tank tops, all of it. So Nick is actually taking him to the mall today, and they're gonna have a nice lunch and do a beautiful boys' day together, which is good. Oh my God, Top Diva's here too. We got Top Diva, SG, and Lauren. Oh my God, some of my favorite people. See, the universe knows that I needed you folks today because this live stream is obviously for me to help spread optimism, but I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it this morning. I'm being tested. My resilience is being tested, and I have to keep reminding myself that this is part of it. Be grateful for small problems. So many people are dealing with really terrible things. A lot of people are dealing with real hardships, sickness, death, health crises. So I have to remind myself to be grateful for small troubles. So this is a real-time life lesson for me as well, to stay resilient, stay hopeful, even when you're not feeling it. So jumping on live when I wasn't feeling it and to see your names here, folks, feels like a little blessing to me. So thank you. Let's see what we have here. Hold on. Wait. Let's go back. Top Diva says hi. We got Beaver Check. Oh, Timmy and Eric. I'm not sure. Beaver Check. I'm Canadian. Is that a beaver reference, or are we talking about something else here? SG has posted a new short with a girl. Oh my God, you both look so adorable. Is she your ex? Top Diva says. Top Diva wants to know, SG. We got to check out this stuff. Lauren says, ha, nice day shopping. That's sweet. Yeah, the boys need some time together. My husband's really fun to shop with. Whenever we go anywhere, like if we go into a Winners or Marshalls, he goes straight to the women's section and starts like picking up things that he thinks would look nice on me. And I'm like, no, I don't need another sweater, or I don't need another. He's so lovely. He's very enthusiastic to help others. So he's the coolest person to go shopping with. Okay. Let's see, Top Diva's still asking for that kissing video. I know, I haven't forgotten about it. Again, I'm still trying to figure out if that's something that I'm even comfortable with. Again, I have to be mindful about my son and my job, and I'm already a little too silly and fun on this channel already, so I have to be very careful. Top Diva says, it's yeah, it's been March already. We've been waiting since September. Please post the kissing video, please. Oh, you're so sweet. I appreciate you being here and rooting for me. Like I said, I needed you folks today. So I appreciate you being here on this live stream, sharing your comments and tips, and just, it really helps. Trust me, I feel like I needed this. I'm being tested right now. Oh, sorry. I hope that didn't change anything for you. So yeah, I guess today's message is, listen, there's going to be moments in our life that feels like it's a test. I know SG sadly is going through grieving the loss of his grandma, and that is that's a real matter. Some of these other problems that we deal with, like, it's nothing in comparison to that. So sometimes we have to be reminded to be grateful for whatever small troubles we have, because there's so much worse in the world. Top Diva says, don't worry, you're kissing your husband. He's the love of your life and you need nobody's permission to post it. Your son will cherish this video in 20 to 30 years from now, when he'll be in his 40s. You're so sweet, Top Diva. I love your encouragement and the way you've reframed it. It's very, very smart. Maybe you were a lawyer in your previous life, if there's such thing. Tell me what your plans are for the weekend. Okay, SG says, yes, she's one of my exes. Oh, SG's giving us an update, Top Diva, on this recent video. I'll have to check it out after work. SG says, yes, she's one of my exes, but we're still very close with each other. We just get each other, you know? So yeah, it's cool between us, hence I posted it. She liked it as well. Yay. Oh my God, we have to see this. It's nice that you still have a connection with your exes that you get along with. I've been very lucky. You know, my exes, I don't have a ton of them, but I was always treated very well and I always felt loved. And although it didn't work out, or maybe there was something that happened, or they lied, or whatever the reason for the breakup is, I actually have no hard feelings towards any of my exes. One of them taught me how to drive. Like, that's a life skill I use every day. So, you know, there's no reason to hate our exes. I think, SG, that's beautiful that you still have a great connection with yours. I imagine she's in Bali too. Dean Done Did It says, hi. Hi, Dean Done Did It. I like your handle. Lauren says, it's been 12 years since I lost my grandma. She was my best friend and I haven't gotten over it. Oh, but it does get easier, SG. You will get there one day. Oh, that's so sweet. Lauren sent a hug to SG. Top Diva SG lost his grandma recently. We're sending him lots of love and hearts and affection and support. Hey, Mama Dooth Medat says, hi, lady. Hi, I'm glad you're here. My name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada, before I start my real job, sharing a little positivity, hope. If you want to say something in the chat, share some stuff. We just talk openly on this channel. SG says, oh yeah, I'm the kind of person who ain't bitter towards my exes. Good. After all, I love them. Sometime I respected my love that had towards them once upon a time. Yes, so you love them and you still respect the people that you loved once upon a time. I think that's very admirable. We have to be very mindful about the things we say about our exes, because it does reflect poorly on us. Like, if they were such a horrible person, why did you date them? Perhaps they did something that caused a separation, and that happens a lot in life. But I don't think we should be hung up on that too much. Let it be a sign that they weren't the right person for us, and let things go peacefully. I can think of an example of somebody that has 3 kids that's going through a really messy divorce. I don't know them very, very well. It's just information that I've heard from them in bits and pieces, but it's gotten really messy. And I think nobody benefits from the messiness, especially when there's kids involved. SG says, yeah, she's in Bali. We met each other out of nowhere in the club after 5 months. So wait a minute, does she live in Bali? Or did you guys just run into each other? You're both in Bali at the same time? That's pretty interesting. Hey, Mamduth says, honestly, you're so beautiful. Thank you, I appreciate that. We've got Bradley Wilcox, 8604 says, hi. Hi, Bradley Wilcox. I'm glad you're here. SG says, people often tend to get so bitter towards their exes. I know breakups aren't easy, but at the same time, let's respect the love we once had, unless they did something too messy. Absolutely, SG, I agree with you. These days, divorces are getting too nasty. Yeah, absolutely. And nobody benefits. You know, and with the divorce rate, I think they say it's like 50%. It's a wonder why people even like go that route. I don't even think everyone should get married. I don't think everyone should have kids. I don't think everyone needs a 9 to 5. I don't think everyone needs to own a house. I don't think we need every social media platform. There's a lot of things that I think have become normal and expected, that's somebody else's narrative. It's not ours. I think we should be free to live our own life. So I love that you said that. Lauren says, so after your live last weekend, I spoke with my mom on the Sunday. She said something that clicked in my head. If you're not changing it, you're choosing it. So Monday, I decided to do something. Lauren, I love this. Your mom sounds wise. You sound wise. Lauren, I feel like you are ready to take this next step. For SG is very wise as well. I'm going to just give him a quick lowdown. So SG, Lauren was saying she's been having a hard time kind of leaving the house. It's been a challenge for her. She's felt more comfortable at home, and it's been a challenge. And through the live streaming, talking with her mom and kind of really thinking inwards, she is now stepping out of her comfort zone, and we've seen some huge progress. So we're celebrating Lauren. I know SG always has words of wisdom for other people in the chat. So if you have any feedback, please do share it. Everyone is really looking out and rooting for each other on this channel. So it's a really special place. Lauren, I'm so happy to hear this. Your mom sounds like you got a good support system. Tell me what you end up doing this week. I'm excited. So SG says, we just ran into each other in Bali. She came here with her friends, and now she's ditched them for me, and her friends are kind of salty at me. I'm sure her friends probably would have done the same thing. If anyone hasn't clicked on SG's channel, he's easy on the eyes, folks. So I imagine her friends would have done the same thing if the situation was reversed. But obviously, we want to make sure your friends are still safe when you travel with them, all that good stuff. Mamduth says, do you married? Yeah, I'm actually happily married. Beautiful, you like Trump, Dr. Hobman says. You know what? I'm not a fan right now of politics or politicians at this moment. I try to stay out of it because I do like people that unite, and I do like people that focus on solutions instead of problems. And I think that right now politicians love to point the finger, and they love to, address all these other things that aren't the root problem. So I stay away from politics. I'm actually the wrong person to ask. So I don't like any politician at this moment, if I'm being honest. SG says, I think these days cheating has become way too common than we can ever comprehend. Like, for real, it's so easy to get away with cheating that it's ruining many families. Yeah, and I also think, like, if you have a desire to be with someone else, then there's no point like getting married or staying committed. I don't think we should lie to each other. So although I don't think everyone should get married, I also don't think anyone should lie to each other. So if one person wants to be married and committed and the other person doesn't, I think they should both have what they want, just not with each other. Does that make sense? I don't know. What are your thoughts, folks? SG says, Lauren, where are you from, though? She's from the UK, I believe. But Lauren, I'll let you answer, SG. Forgive me if I'm delayed in the comments, okay? How I came to come to Canada. Oh, wait, how I can come to Canada and get the nationality. I'm not sure. You'd have to research that. Canada's a very beautiful place. It's really tough, though, in terms of, like, you need $1 million to own a house. A lot of Canadians are struggling right now in terms of housing prices, job shortages. Everything's rising in costs. Like, it's not easy. So I would definitely build your skill set to learn as much as you can, so you become very valuable and you can make as much money, and then you can thrive. But Canada's very expensive. It's $1 million to own a house here detached. It's crazy. Lauren says, I've been out every day this week. Yes, girl. Yes. I've been out every day this week, 1 hour, sitting in the grass, in the park, in the sun. It sounds small, but this is the most outside activity I've had in months. Okay, I'm screenshotting Lauren's comment because this is why I do these live streams. Like, this is huge for me to hear this. I'm so happy for you, Lauren. Sitting in the park in the sun sounds amazing. I'm coming over to you. Top Diva says, SG, please let me know how you're driven such expensive cars or driving such expensive cars in your teen days if you weren't taking help from your dad. Please enlighten me. Hey, listen, if his dad has access to cars like that, we would all drive it, right? I think that it's really easy for us sometimes to look at something, especially if we don't have it, and kind of have an opinion on it. But listen, if your parents had those cars, and they trusted you, they would probably let you drive it too. I mean, we don't have cars like that. And if I did, I would feel really lucky and blessed too. I think it's really sweet when people have those things, and it just means it's possible for us too, folks. So if you see someone else having something or doing something that you want to do, let it be proof that it's possible for you. We just have to figure out how to increase our value and our skill sets so we can earn more money. That's what I'm focused on. Even when I'm feeling down and low, like today, although you guys are helping me, I'm just focused on what I've got to do, the problems I got to solve, become more valuable, and that's how I'll make more money. Lauren says, yes, I'm in London in the UK. So she's in the UK, SG. Top Diva says, $1,000,000. Wow, Robin, I'm so happy that you're a millionaire. Oh, and so humble. Thank you. SG is humble as well. And he comes from that Italian money background, so we can understand his case. Haha, you're so sweet. Yeah, Top Diva. The house is literally our $1,000,000. And this is average people. This is like average people live here. You know, my husband's a mechanic. You know, I work for insurance. We're just average people. When we bought this house, it wasn't $1,000,000. It's worth $1,000,000 now. Well, hopefully more because we've put money into it. But at the time, we bought it for much less. We had lived in another town that was more valuable. And Nick was like, my husband said, if we sell this house and downsize and go further north, we could be in a very good position where we could put some money in the house and create a beautiful environment for ourselves. So we did. We had to move in storage. We shared one car for 4 years. We sacrificed a lot to be where we are today. But now the houses are $1,000,000 in this neighborhood. Minimum, detached. It's nuts. And thank you, Top Diva. I love your encouragement from myself and for SG. I feel like you're rooting for us, and I appreciate that. Do you have kids? If yes, how old are they? Mammoth, I have a 14-year-old boy. His name is Tommy. We've got Anjan Poon says, hi. Top Diva says, Robin, you know, being a girl, I can understand SG's ex still loves him. Oh, I'm sure she does. Look how she's holding him. She is still mesmerized by him. I am shipping both of them again. Oh, sorry, I am shipping both of them again. Haha, please date her. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm not sure. I think I misread your thing, but I love the love that we share in the chat. Hey, Blind Ranger's here. He gave me a thumbs up. I'm glad you're here. Riley's here. Top Diva. I get it, Robin. I wish I came from generational wealth like SG. Life would have been easier. Yeah, absolutely. But I also want to note that in my role, I speak with a lot of high value people. That's actually part of my role. And it's important to note that not everything is what it seems. Sometimes there could be a lot of money owed behind the scenes, or a lot of struggle, or people losing sleep, or people inflate their lifestyle to sort of keep up with their neighbors and their fellow colleagues and their friends and family. And sometimes those same people, and I'm not suggesting SG, I'm just speaking generally, are struggling. And I've also heard of examples of people we've seen of these child stars that have all this money in the world. They have terrible relationships with their family. I know SG has a great relationship with his family, so this doesn't apply to him. But there are lots of people that come from generational wealth. Sometimes they say when things are too easy, you have nothing to strive for, nothing to work towards, no goals. And that can leave you feeling very empty if you're not working towards something. So I think we almost have to look for the blessings hidden in our circumstances and try to find like, hey, what advantages came out of this? I feel like I have a lot of advantage from being born into, you know, my mom came from a third world country. We were struggling. And I feel like now it really helps me put things into perspective. Folks, I got to go to my real job. Let's see, SG, Canada's a cool place. I'm thinking of investing in, on a cool property around Toronto. Yeah, just be careful with Toronto right now. If it's a condo, there's a lot of condos up for sale and the property value sunk. It's a good time to buy, actually, SG. If you've got money, it's a good time to buy. Yeah, I got to go to my real job. Thank you. You're truly kind and cheerful person. I wish you all the best. Thank you, Mammoth. Likewise, I wish you the best. I agree, SG says. I got to go to my real job. I wish I was able to do this longer. Thank you. I can't tell you how much you've helped me today. I woke up feeling really beat down. So thank you. Thank you, Lauren, SG, Mammoth, Top Diva, Riley, Blind Ranger, and Jen. I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here.